In this video, you'll learn how to compute total tax expense for firms who report jurisdictional income tax expense. We also learned in the first video that income tax expense benefit is broken down by jurisdiction: federal, state, and local, and foreign. We could use this breakdown to compute income tax expense benefit when it's missing. I'm going to minimize my results window again and scroll down a little bit further on my canvas so that I have some more blank space. Drag a filter tool until it connects with the false output anchor of the filter tool from Step 2, Part 3A. If you need to, make a manual connection. Note, using the false output anchor ensures that we are only going to compute income tax expense benefits for firms who did not use the standard tags for either income tax expense benefit nor for current and deferred income tax expense benefits. We're going to start again with the basic filter. We're going to click the drop-down arrow and select the column for Federal Income Tax Expense Benefit Continuing Operations. We're going to change the condition to Is Not Null. We're going to click the radio button for Custom Filter because we want this filter to be a joint condition. We're going to hit Enter, we're going to type End, and then we'll hit Enter one more time. We're going to copy and paste our first condition, and then we're going to find our state and local income tax expense benefit from continuing operations. Let's hit Enter, type End one more time, paste the first condition, and this time we're going to look for the foreign income tax expense benefit from continuing operations. Note, you can have as many end conditions as you need in a single filter. Alternatively, you could use multiple filters. If your workflow is going to be reviewed, check with your reviewer to see which they would prefer. Let's go ahead and annotate this tool with Step 2, Part 3C. We can then save and run our workflow. To finish out this step, we need another formula tool connected to the true output anchor. We're going to again select the column for income tax expense benefit. We will be overwriting the data in this column, but our first condition is that the income tax expense benefit be null. In this case, we have a lot of options that firms could use with respect to reporting their tax expense from continuing operations. So we're going to use the FX button and a conditional formula, the if C, then T, else F, and if. We're going to replace C with an exclamation point is null. And an exclamation point is a Boolean operator that means not. So this configuration is telling Alteryx if the field is not null, then do the action identified in T. Open the bracket and type in other income tax expense benefit from continuing operations. The other category is a subcategory used with jurisdictional reporting. However, firms may not report other income tax expense benefits from continuing operations if they don't have anything to report there. As such, we did not include the other field as a condition in our filter. We will only use it in our formula for the first condition when it is not missing. Replace T with, open up a paren, and then we're going to have multiple fields. We're going to take our federal income tax expense benefit from continuing operations, add in our state and local income tax expense from continuing operations, add in our foreign income tax expense benefit from continuing operations, and again, in this case, since the other field will not be blank, we'll use that. When you're done adding the jurisdictional tax expense or benefit, close the paren. In the F condition, we're going to copy the entire formula that we placed in T and paste it over F, but in this case, we'll eliminate the other field. The data type is already double, but if not, make sure you change the data type. Let's annotate this tool with Step 2, Part 3D. Then you can save and run your workflow, and you can use the results window to verify the data transformations. Just to recap, the configurations for Step 2, Part 3C and 3D identify firms which do not report income tax expense benefit nor current and deferred income tax expense benefit using the standard XBRL tags, but they do use standard tags to report the jurisdictional income tax expense benefits. Here, the jurisdictional income tax expense benefits are summed to compute the income tax expense benefit. Great job. In the next video, you will combine all of the recouped observations with the original set of firms that reported income tax expense benefits using the standard XBRL tag.